Welcome to The Buzz, Indiana's underground business voice. My name is Tony Celzo. I've got Jack Klemeyer in the studio. Jack, what the heck are you doing, man?
Well, I'm not going to go what Blagojevich said and said I wanted to be on here in the worst way because he'll come back with some comment. But,
sure.
I'm a business coach helping businesses grow. Right
Okay.
now I'm working with a winery, White Owl Winery, helping them to go national.
Okay, how's that going?
It's going pretty good. It's
Yeah.
going pretty good. If all the rainmakers would ask at their favorite liquor store, if they ever go to a liquor store, if they'd ask for White Owl wines, we'd sure appreciate it.
I don't think any rainmakers go to liquor stores.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, we don't partake.
Hey,
we didn't start as a
YouTube.
drinking group with a networking problem or anything like that. So right now, what do you want to put a buzz about?
Well, I want to put a buzz for rainmakers to go to liquor stores, ask for White Owl wines, and if they don't have them, ask why they don't have them. Would you please get them? That'd help me out a bunch.
Okay.
And that's basically all we need.
Now, what is White Owl Winery?
It's a small winery started by a good friend of mine and his wife down in southern Illinois, and they specialize in fruit wines and sweet wines.
Okay.
Won over 200 national, international awards.
Wow.
We're in the European White Book of Wines with our Persimmon Solera.
Wow.
So we have the best U.S. fruit sweet wine and cherry pie.
Okay.
And so it's a great product. It just needs to get some play. And if you like Oliver's Soft Red, you'll love our Sweet Liberty.
Okay. And where are you guys based out of?
Based out of Birds, Illinois. Tony, you know where that is?
Birds.
It's
Illinois?
right by Flat Rock.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah.
So you're out there now. This whole marketing strategy that you and I go, we've kind of talked about this in and out. It's a little bit different because you got a lot of political infrastructure in the distribution of liquor or wine.
Yes.
And so you actually got to go create demand for your product in order to get a distributor to want to put those wines in the liquor stores.
Yeah, and
Is
then
that fair?
that's exactly right. And then we got to get the distributor to actually sell our product to the liquor stores. So we've got to get enough confidence in them, which they like us, but we're not top of mind yet in the Indiana distributor anyway. We're getting into Ohio, being in Missouri and Iowa. So there's like 2 or 3 sales going on there.
Yeah.
You got to sell the distributor, and then you got to sell the distributor to sell you to liquor stores.
Yeah.
And then there's hundreds of different wines out now, and so then they've got to try us to see if they like us. And we're pro samples. If anybody needs samples for a party or anything, call me. I'll help you out.
Wow, free liquor.
Hey,
Not
can't
good,
beat it.
not bad.
Never a bad day at the winery.
Amen. You have got kind of a unique strategy to go about getting relationships with not only liquor stores but distributors. You want to network with anybody else that has a liquor store as a target market. Is that fair?
Yes. Or if they know a distributor in another state, I'd love to meet with them.
Okay.
Or a liquor store connection. I'd love to. That would be a great.
So you've heard it here on The Buzz. If you've got a connection to liquor stores, to distributors, you want to connect with Jack.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Now, you also want people, quite honestly, try the wine too.
Sure. Yeah.
And so where can they get it now?
Well, there's some of the Crown stores have us. Crown in Avon, Crown in Carmel has us.
Okay.
We're trying to get United Liquor to pick us up. They have not yet.
Okay.
So those are Crown Liquors are the 2 great places you can get us.
Now I'm a wino. I love wine. What is the flavor profiles that your wines tend to have?
Well, most people go in and they look for a Merlot or Cabernet or a Pinot Noir or something like that. And we have those wines, but we don't put those in distribution because there's a huge crowd of those wines.
Sure.
And we don't want to get lost in that crowd. So we've been known throughout the United States as the sweet wine. We know what we're doing with fruit wines and sweet wines.
Sure.
So our taste is for the newer wine drinkers. Again, if you like Oliver's Soft Red, you'll love our product. You'll love.
If you're drinking wine coolers, if you're drinking wine Zinfandel, this is a great alternative to this. I know my mom loves your wines. I mean, she keeps talking about them every time she comes down.
I need to send her some more. Then
I know. Well, you can charge her this time. But I think what you're right on. It's those first time wine drinkers that are getting used to growing a palate for wine.
Right.
They tend to be your customers. Is that fair?
That's exactly right. The only exception to that is our Persimmon Solera, which is a whole different breed, but it's made with wild fruit harvested persimmons, and it's one of a kind wine. It's a sherry, but it's a really great wine. It's a sweet wine. It's a dessert wine, but it's a really special thing. But our distribution wines, the big wines for everybody, the new wine drinkers, are the sweet wines.
Now, I'm going to change gears on you a little bit.
Sure.
Okay, this is really a breakthrough company. You guys are on the cusp of really going big or staying the same size for the rest of your life. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And so these, whether or not it's one or two distributors or one or two liquor stores, I just want people to understand the power of one or two good connections to you and following through with the Rainmaker actions of making an introduction, creating the telephone calls that initiate relationships, right?
That's exactly right.
So I mean, we got a chance here to put, well, really, some people in the Midwest back to work.
Yeah.
And by creating a factory in Illinois, for lack of better words, where people make wine, right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah,
I mean, we got a chance here to do our part in the economy.
Yes, we sure do.
And all it takes is a couple introductions.
That's all it takes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now the business coaching, what are you doing with that?
Well, right now I'm working with the winery. They retain me to help them go to a national concern. But where my expertise is in helping a business get clients.
Okay.
And use a couple different formats for that. Get clients now is one avenue that I use to do that, which just puts together a 28-day marketing plan, and I hold them accountable to follow that marketing plan, to give speeches, make talks, write letters, write newsletters, eventually get to someplace like Bob Chenoweth and his material.
Yeah.
So that's what I do with the business coaching, and I'm kind of a unique coach because I use neuro-linguistic programming. I'm certified master practitioner with neuro-linguistics.
Now, a lot of people don't know what neuro-linguistic programming is. What is that?
I can't tell them. Neuro-linguistics is kind of the study of success. It breaks down what does a successful person do, and then you look at what are those behaviors, and then how do you get someone else to do those same behaviors.
Okay.
And so you use your sensory acuity system, your auditory, visual, kinesthetic, to break something down that someone does really well, and then you can teach that to somebody else. One of the quick and dirty things is if somebody has a phobia, like if they're scared of spiders or snakes or flight or something like that, we can scare them with that. I mean, we can't scare them. We can fix them with that. We can cure them of that phobia just in 5 minutes.
Okay, and that's just by going through behaviors that they can model,
right?
And then therefore changing the reaction to whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
I just great example of the diversity in our membership. Jack Klemeyer doing business development for White Owl Winery.
Right.
If you need some help with getting your business activated, going to another level, if you need a business development plan, talk to Jack. How do they reach you?
317-517-2632. 317-517-2632.
You've been buzzed.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thank you.